Hi Floss Tube, it's Julie with Reflections Framing and Stitching. Today is Thursday. It's the 29th of October. This is Chart of the Day video number 90. Hello, how are you? Doing okay. It's been over a week since my last video. I apologize. Lots of stuff been going on lately, so been a combination of reasons why I haven't made a video. But as Lori was leaving today, she's like, make a damn video. So I thought, okay, I will make a damn video. So here I am making a video. How's everybody out there? Are you struggling as much as I am with everything that's going on? The political situation. I'm tired of the COVID. I'm just having a hard time dealing with it all, and I know a lot of people are too, so I'm praying for everybody. Let's see, what can I tell you? This is going to be kind of a little bit longer video, just because the chart that I'm showing today has actually two patterns in it, and so I have choices for both. So it might be a little bit longer video than normal. Or it could be really short. I don't know. Don't know how it's going to play out. But anyway, the question of the day from the last time was about an object that you've had since you were young. Mine was my green big tooth comb. Apparently a lot of us have those combs from our childhood. Interesting answers on things that you have kept, and I enjoyed reading about them, so thank you. Today's chart comes to us from Lila's studio. It's called Season's Blessings. And you get both of the charts in there. It's an $11 chart. It calls for 40 count, one of them being oaken, and the fall blessings, so the winter blessings, which is this one, is on oaken, and I think the fall blessings is done on cyprium. But it does call for 40 count. The stitch count is about 63 by 72, which on a 40 count gives you a 3 by 3.5 little finish. So it's on 40 count. It is not a very big finish. Now, Lori, since she stitches like a demon, has actually finished both of these, and she did hers on 32 count. So I have those to show you, so I can kind of show you how big that is. So I think it's a chart that could be done on whatever count you want to be, and it's not going to be huge. Because on 32 it's not bad, so on 28 it wouldn't be that much bigger. So I think everybody could stitch it on whatever count that they want and be happy with the results. So I'm going to do the fall blessings one first, and then I'll show you the winter blessings one. And I'm going to start by showing you Lori's finish. She did do hers on the cyprium, and like I said, this is 32 count. She used the called for fibers. Now I am waiting on my Weeks Dye Works order. I think it should arrive sometime this week, but I've had to substitute the DMC for a lot of it. So, and realistically, the pumpkin, the orange pumpkin and the black bird would be really the only things that would show the variegation anyway. You do see some in here, which actually Lori and I, neither one of us really care for that. So I think you could get away with DMC without a problem. I didn't pull them all though. But anyway, that's really a cute little finish. These are the combination of overdyes and DMC. So not many colors, what, 7? This is Cyprium in 40 count. So it's that kind of orangey green. It's a little bit different color than, I don't know if it will show up here or not. It's a little bit different. Yeah, it's a little more orangey in the 40 than it is in the 32, but either one works. At brash, this is a 36 count brash, which is more on the green side, but the colors all look good on there also. This is 40 count straw from Weeks Dye Works, and that works well too. Mm, 36 count Heartland. It's a little bit lighter look, but everything would show up fine on there. I happen to prefer darker fabrics than lighter fabrics, but it would look good on there. And then similar to that Heartland, this maybe is a little more green, would be, this is a 16 count Velt, 16 count Ada in Velt. And they would look good on there too. So, pretty much any fabric you chose in the fall tones would look good. Okay, now we're going to show the winter blessings. Maybe, baby. Just need something to block the light. Okay, and this is done on the called for Oaken in 32 count. I do not have it in the 40 count. It's on order. And again, these are the combination of colors. Aside from the bird, I really don't think you'd need to use the overdyes. So I think you could get away with DMC without any kind of problem whatsoever. Now I have the Oaken in a 32 count, and it's in, I have two pieces, two different dye lots. You can see that this is much cooler in tone, which is the one that Lori used. Almost has pinky undertones. This is more green. She doesn't like green. I like green, so I would probably have done it on the green color, but she preferred it on the other. Either one works. It's just up to you what your preferences are. This is a 40 count Cypress, which I really like the looks of. Makes it very Christmassy looking, I think. And this is a 14 count Ada called Thyme, T-H-Y-M-E. It's very similar to the Cypress and would look really good. I also thought this would look good on a nice icy blue. So this is Winterbrook from Under the Sea. We're gonna let that, I'll pause it because I've got sick people, so hold on. Sorry, I have sick people all over the place and I needed to make sure it wasn't some sort of an emergency. Where were we? We were at the showing you the winter one, which I'd already shown you. So yes, icy blue. That's where we were. This is Winterbrook from Under the Sea Fabrics. It's a 40 count. And I think that would be very pretty on there. And then I have 2 dye lots of feldspar. This is my 40 count dye lot, and it would look good on that. This is all I have left of it, so not much of that left. And I have 32 count. No, this is all 40 count. Yeah, it's all 40 count, but no, wait. Now I'm flustered. Nope. This is 36 count, which is a little less green. This has a little, you probably can't see. They are, yeah, here you can see the difference in them, but it would look good on either. Would look good on either. So, there we go. That is your chart of the day for today. Question of the day for today stems from our weather. We're in that kind of up and down pattern. So we're warm one day and freezing the next, and snow one day and nice. So it's up and down, and they referred to it as a roller coaster last night, which got me thinking about amusement parks, and so I thought I would just ask, amusement parks, yes or no? Do you like them? Do you go to them? What's your favorite ride? I have not been to an amusement park per se. I've been to carnivals. Never been to Disneyland, Disney World, any of the Disney places. Carnival, state fairs, I've been to those, but an actual amusement park, I used to like going on the rides when I was younger, but now they make me sick to my stomach, so I would have to say no to amusement parks, although I would like to go to one of the Disney ones just to say I've been there. But I'm just curious how many of you like that, what your favorite ride is. Now I'd have to say maybe the Ferris wheel would be the most tame. Used to like Tilt-A-Whirl a lot. Don't like roller coasters at all. Never did. So that's your question of the day for the day. In other news, let's see. What shall I start with? Our contractors for our remodel ghosted us, so we are in the search for new contractors. The yard sprinkler person was supposed to come out with his plumber yesterday and canceled. Abby's husband Travis has tested positive for COVID. They won't test Abby until Sunday. Reese, they did a rapid test on her today because she's sick. She has a sinus infection and an ear infection. And she tested negative. Abby, they'll test Sunday. Melanie is currently sick with a sinus infection. So I'm surrounded by sickies. And life's a little stressful right now. And that's what's new with me. So we're just going to gloss over all that. And I'm going to call this good for today. So you take care until next time. Hope you're getting lots of stitching in. Today, or last night, ended Out of the Stash at Last. Thank you all for participating. I had a lot of fun. My last project was problematic. I think I stitched it and ripped everything out 4 times. So I made very, very little progress. Last night I got home and I was going to work on it, and I just sat there and stared at it instead. So I ended up not stitching it all last night. But I had fun. I hope you had fun. It's been a pleasure looking at everybody's pictures and seeing your progress, and I'm glad that some items that were languishing, unloved, are now out in the sunlight and seeing some attention, and I hope that you continue to give them attention so that maybe they can become a finish at some point. Although some of you picked some really big projects, so I know it won't happen overnight, but I do hope you continue to work on them on occasion so that they can continue to see some light and some love. And with that, I'm going to let you go. Bye.